Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we are going to the Fremantle markets. We're just coming through a suburb called Doubleview and then going up to a road called Scarborough Beach Road and then make our way on the coastline to Freo. Catherine's behind, as you'll see. Hello, Catherine.
Hello.
It's been a while actually since we've ridden together with one thing and another. I think it's the first time we've ridden together for a leisurely ride out anyhow for about 6 weeks at least, as I drop into a false neutral. Current temperature today at the moment is 23 degrees. We're on the 19th of December. It will be Boxing Day a week today. It's Sunday 2021, so very close to the close of year. We were just in the local shops yesterday, Catherine and I, and just, it's mayhem. Does anybody actually enjoy the run up to Christmas? Crackers, absolutely crackers, Christmas crackers. Just a nightmare. Traffic everywhere, people barging around in the shops, no one giving way with traffic. Just horrendous. What did you say about it, Catherine, yesterday?
No,
what was your thoughts? You said
I just said it was crackers. We only went to Pet Barn to get Bronte a Christmas present, didn't we?
Bronte, yes, our pet dog. Yeah, we just got her Christmas shopping, her presents, and I think we were only away about half an hour, maybe 45 minutes, and it was just horrendous. We might sound a bit miserable as well, but we've stopped actually buying each other Christmas presents as well. That was your idea, wasn't it?
No comment.
No comment. Yeah, so the whole Christmas thing, it's just, I mean, it's very different when you're a child, but I was just going to say, what's the point? I am known to be the Grinch as well around Christmas time. I'm not really bothered for Christmas.
I just think it's got far too commercialised. I don't know, the sentiment behind it. I'm not religious, so the whole birth of Jesus thing doesn't really hit it with me, but I think just to me Christmas is about getting together with friends and family and just enjoying company and maybe eating, and it's not about buying the best presents or how many presents you can give, or I always think it's better to be giving than receiving anyway. Ben says nothing.
Just at the traffic lights. We normally cut when we're at the traffic lights, so that audio's in there.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, we can be sat at these lights for about 4 minutes. I can smell burning, like plastic burning.
Yeah.
Could you smell that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good then. It's obviously external and not not something on the bike. Yeah, and I'm very much in the same vein with Catherine there with the whole Christmas thing. It's far too commercialised now. The sentiment, as Catherine said, pretty much gone really. It's just advertisement after advertisement after advertisement of wanting your money. And if it's not your money they want, I don't know what it is. It's very, it can be an expensive time of year for most families. Why don't we do 1 year Christmas free, everybody? Let's pretend Christmas doesn't exist for 1 year. Apart from the seeing family and friends bit. Let's forget about spending lots of money. I know people do enjoy Christmas as well, so I don't want to come across as a miserable old beggar. Maybe I am. Catherine will probably vouch for that now. I'm not a miserable old beggar, am I, Catherine?
I can be grumpy old beggar.
Pretty much mirrors what I've just said. How many grumpy old men are watching this channel now then? Put a comment if you will.
It's actually just a bit on the cool side with the mesh jacket.
Yeah, but it's nice air, isn't it? I mean, I know what you mean, it is cool. Yeah, there's cool air coming through because I think it's 23 degrees. Yeah, the bike is saying now. But it's nice, I feel fine. What have you got underneath your jacket? Do you just have a t-shirt or something, Catherine?
Yeah, just a t-shirt.
I've got a t-shirt on as well. So as you've gathered, we can I'll leave Christmas, pretty much leave it really.
And you just see everybody, like yesterday we were like, this is just crackers, just in a little local shopping area to where we live, and the amount of cars and people going mad, pulling out of spaces in front of you, pulling into spaces in front of you, driving like idiots, and it's all for maybe 2 days, isn't it really?
Yeah, we actually turned off a road to turn left onto another road, and a guy pulled out from a shopping centre in front of us, just blatantly saw us, stopped, didn't acknowledge anything, and then carried on. So I had to brake. He did get the horn, and then he stopped in this lane where he's supposed to get out of onto the main road, and just stopped. He was an old fella, he was probably a grumpy old man as well, and just looked in his rear view mirror at me like, what's your problem? So you've got to expect people pulling out in front of you and it being your fault. Yeah, so not good.
I'm seriously having problems with first gear. It's just not going down that easy.
We'll go through your gears a little bit sooner. Yeah?
No, it's like you think you've almost gone down to first, and it's not.
Okay, see how you go. Going up through the gears is okay, is it?
Yeah.
But then going down and into first isn't so good.
Yeah.
Just don't pull your clutch all the way and let it come out a little bit as you want to change into first then. I mean, it's not that hot. Sometimes the oils get a bit sticky, I think, with the first gear. That's what I was told anyhow. See how you go, Catherine.
I noticed it the other day
when
I was working last Wednesday.
White van man.
I know it's encouraged here to do that, but
it's a little bit
don't
unnerving.
like it.
Yeah, it's a bit unnerving.
Either them pulling out or you pulling out. I just don't like it.
It's a bit unnerving, especially when you're on bikes, isn't it? And there's a van who's just passing us now.
No, who's to say that they won't just pull over into your, right in front of you or into you?
Exactly. You don't know if they've seen you.
When I did my test, I thought, I know he's going to mark me down for not, rushing out into a dual carriageway into that first lane, but I just don't like doing it, and yeah, I got a point, or half a point knocked off or whatever.
Did you explain the reason why though at the time with the assessor, to give him your sort of reasoning?
Well, I didn't go into it because I passed.
And after all our talk about how busy it is going to shops and things and how manic it can be, we're going to the Fremantle markets. Which probably means it's going to be very busy.
Behind a little white Corvette.
I haven't seen too many of those around here.
Oh. Everybody's getting into the Christmas spirit in their van. Not like it's a camper van. People camping all sorts of vans in Australia.
They do. Do you think he likes Christmas then? Oh, it just, to me, it just looks like a half attempt, really. It's just like his missus has said, it's Christmas, get some tinsel up. He's like, do I have to really? Block my rear view mirror, yeah? Can't see out of it. Yes, you do, get it up there. Merry Christmas. In fact, this is the Christmas special. This episode seems to be all about Christmas. And for anybody watching overseas, maybe more so in the northern hemisphere, where Christmas is usually quite cold and potentially with snow, over here in Western Australia it's the complete opposite. So we can get it very, very hot and warm here on Christmas Day. I think actually we're forecast for something like 26 degrees, which is very nice. Lovely weather, so that'd be okay.
It's 30, isn't it? 30, 33.
Well, when I listened to the news yesterday, they said 26 degrees, so maybe things have changed overnight. Have you looked at your weather app this morning?
This morning, no.
But even at 33.
Yeah,
yeah, even at 33 be fine. That's okay.
Yeah. And as we've always said, coming from the northern hemisphere, tinsel and sunshine just is a weird mix.
It is. I still can't get used to it.
How many Christmases have we had here now?
15, 16, is it?
No, something like that.
Merry Christmas, everyone. If you're watching this in July 2022, happy Christmas in July. Have you gone with your first gear there now then?
Well, that was all right.
Okay.
Then. I think they're like kites. That green tape's
on the window,
with that
sticking that tinsel on. Yeah, well, it's green, it's festive. What's up with you?
Hardcore tape.
It's just missing some rainbows, really. I know they're not Christmas, but just for that van. I mean, if you've got kites, you want some sun on there, don't you? Or some rainbows. And if the wind is overly strong, I do apologise. I've had a little bit of an issue of late with the audio and the amount of air, wind, getting into the helmet. So apologies if it sounds overly windy at the moment. It's not particularly gusty. I think it's maximum 25k wind speed, so it's hardly a gale. It might sound like there's a gale coming through here on this helmet. So also I'll give you a little bit of an update to where I am with my riding test. So I have changed instructors. I just felt the bike didn't feel a very good fit for me. It just felt a little bit top heavy, and on the slow maneuvers with those O-turns I just struggled with them, so I wasn't entirely 100% happy, I suppose, with the bike. Yeah, so the new bike, the new instructor, the bike feels less top heavy and actually quite easier to maneuver on those low speeds. So my first lesson I was doing some O-turns, and pretty good actually, considering I'd only been on the bike maybe 20-25 minutes. I did alright actually. I was really confident, inspired with it. So I'm practicing my regular stuff that I'm practicing, and hopefully for later this month I'm hopefully successful. Do you want to go into Cottesloe, into Fremantle like the other way we normally do, then all the way on that big bend towards the docks and come out that way? Or do you want to go over the track and then on to Stirling that way?
Just the normal way.
Which is what then? Into the dock area?
Yeah, over the bridge, yeah.
You still go over the bridge?
God. Cardo, radio off.
That's the one thing we have a problem with. I've mentioned it before.
Hey Cardo, radio off.
The Cardos, the headsets, for some random reason, doesn't matter what you say or do, randomly it likes to put the radio on, and then you've all to tell it to then turn it off.
Yeah, and you've never said the hey, you know what.
Yeah, you've got to say hey Cardo, and then it's a bit like Siri, it's asking for an instruction and then you tell it what you want.
But you don't tell it to say that hey Cardo, turn radio on, do you? It just turns on.
I thought it might come on then, Catherine, the way you said it then, but it didn't come on. So even when you do an instruction like you're supposed to do, it didn't come on. And then just randomly it turns on. I'm hoping I'll sort that out in a software update, but it hasn't yet, a firmware update. It's rather annoying. On the left here it can get extremely busy, as you can see, trying to cross that road onto the Stirling highway and towards Fremantle. So we take the more leisurely, touristy scene and go to the docks, the port of Fremantle. There's a couple of ways in. Auto. And then ahead towards the right, there is the docks there, the port, where everyone's Christmas presents are being delivered from, and then obviously delivered by Santa.
Not wanting to upset any children watching. We still believe in Santa.
There's always somebody there wanting to spoil it. How do? You're taking the lead and taking us in.
Don't know, depends if I can remember.
Well, you turn left here, the next left, and then carry on, main crossroads, traffic lights, turn right over the bridge.
Left here.
Yep. And a friend of mine messaged me the other day to say that he has just passed his open class riding test, and that he's purchased some motorbikes. So good on you, you know who you are. I think he has been riding a motorcycle for something like about 30 years, maybe a little bit more, so good on you. And he was inspired by watching our videos, he said, so thank you very much for that, Mr. Mansaf.
Giving me noddy at fella in the car. Go on, lass.
He's looking at your bike,
Uh,
which is of course the Yamaha MT-07, isn't it?
yes.
I'll leave it to you where you want to park, Catherine, if you're going to the indoor market and near the prison then to park, or if you're going to the sheds by the port. The sheds, okay.
Yeah.
So you know where that is, don't you?
Vaguely.
Well, if you can, you know, as we come up and out of here, just turn right down towards the front by the docks.
Oh, yeah.
And then just follow it all the way down. So see if we can get into a right lane there and turn right. I think you can. I think it's at those traffic lights, I think.
Yeah. Old Chevy. 64, built by Kevin Edwards. Greaser 4 or something, Greaser 4.
Where are you reading that from then?
At the back of the ute inside. That was the year, 64.
Somebody's birthday. Birth year.
Right. Is it here?
Yes. And then just turn right here, obviously immediate left, and then carry all the way down the quayside.
We have to turn right in again, don't you?
You turn right at the very end, and there's that little weird sort of crossing, and then you turn right into the port area, which is where those sheds are.
Tugboat there, big Genius Highway.
Painted in battleship grey. Now, I didn't know this, but my instructor was saying to make sure the lights change, to just run and roll down over the centre of the road, where there's a little strip, a magnetic strip that detects to change the lights. So if you're obviously over a car, it goes over that, picks that up magnetically, and then knows to change the lights. If you're only on motorcycle, keep going though, and if you're only on a motorcycle and you don't run over that magnetic strip, so it detects there's metal from your bike, apparently the traffic lights may not go through the sequence. And that would make sense, because the times we've been sat at lights like that and they haven't changed because the traffic lights don't know someone's there trying to, you know, go through the traffic lights. So I'll try that in the future. Didn't try it then, of course. So just keep going all the way, just straight on, keep going.
Captain Munchies.
She doesn't just randomly shout stuff out. We're just past Captain Munch's cafeteria just there, if the camera didn't pick it up. So the main area of Freo is left along there, back there. And left here as well, Market Street. And then on the right hand side is all the port side of Freo.
There's a look over at road.
And train station. Yeah, the Hair Bear bunch is going to the train station.
Well, he's got some good legs.
He?
Yeah.
It's a she.
Guy.
He's
No.
he's saying hello to you with bikes, Catherine. Then, yeah. Guy just crossed the way there. Okay, I'll take us in. You're too busy getting distracted, aren't you? People watchers. Catherine's one of them. I wouldn't have a clue who's going by, what they're doing, what they're saying. How do? It's a weird little area around here.
Yeah, and
It's really odd to try and get through on bike. Cross the railway tracks. Turn right, even though it bends right. You know, it's like a big... It used to be... This used to be a big roundabout, and in effect it possibly still is, but you don't get the appearance or feel that it's a roundabout, do you? It's just very, very odd. So we are here at our destination. I'll just have a little razz around here just to show you a little bit. So if Catherine wants to park up somewhere, you can do, Catherine. The motorcycle park actually I think is in here, Catherine. Yeah, remember
yes,
this?
I know that.
So I'm just going to go left here. And let's just see if I can get to the front. I know maybe I shouldn't be coming through here, but it's hardly mega busy. So this is for the Rottnest Express. Rottnest is an island 22 kilometres off from Perth. So they'll leave here. And I'll just go up here. I don't think it said you can't actually cycle up here, but someone will shout at me if I've done something wrong. I'm only going slow. I think this is a maritime museum, this big white dome ahead of us as well. I don't think I've been to that as yet. So let's just do a UE, bit of practice at the end of here. So this is the main entry and exit point for the port, as you can see with these recreational boats coming through. Gage Road Brewery. I hadn't realised they were here. Okay. A U-turn into the harbour, into the dock. Catherine mentioned that as we were at the traffic lights a few minutes ago. At the very end, there's a big tanker there as well, or if that's a cargo type ship as well. So yeah, this is the main port of Freo. And then over the years, because maybe there's less things coming through or less storage facilities required, they made these e-sheds for people to come and enjoy. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, well that's the Christmas special. Catherine, are you going to come over here to say bye bye? So that's it, that's our little Christmas special then. So have a good Christmas, whatever you do. We won't be enjoying it. We'll just be sat there, television off, by candlelight.
Yeah, no aircon,
No.
close to heating,
And just
lights off.
And just bar humbugging it. Alright, so thanks for watching this Christmas special, and Happy New Year. We'll see you then.
Bye.